furniture. Okay. San Antonio, how we doing? We doing well? Listen up, I'm gonna need more energy than that because today is a special day because I get to perform in front of you guys on my birthday. The honor and the glory, bring it. The honor and the glory, right here. Thank you, love it. This is what I've been working all my life for, right here, this moment. Okay, but I didn't come to San Antonio to talk about me, though. I actually came to talk about other people. I cannot believe that Boston Celtics coach cheated on Nia Long. I'm like, come on, not Nia. Exactly, fact. She's like, preach. Not Nia. If Nia, we don't have hope. Kanye, I can't keep helping you out, my guy. I miss the old Kanye, but brother, you are crazy. But forget about that, though. Actually, what I want to talk to y'all about, there's this big scandal that this pastor is going through in San Antonio, and I got all the details, and I want to give it to y'all because I love y'all. Real quick, hold up, stay right there. No, they just broke up?
The merch table.
Y'all got some Christian city girls up in this room, San Antonio. Y'all ain't slick, Listen, I got a confession for y'all, though. I love tea.
Yes.
She's like, yes, me too. No, San Antonio, I don't think you understand, like, I live for the tea. It's gotten to the point that I don't even ask for it anymore. It just comes to me out of nowhere, like...
Hey, Mr. Bedoya, the kitchen's about to close, man. Anything else we can get you?
Sure. Can I have the avocado toast?
Yeah, it's obviously a favorite. And the regular, right? And some tea?
Nice.
Got you.
See, anytime I ever order, rest assured I'm saying NT twice. It doesn't matter if I'm reading the OT or the NT, right? I need that NT until I'm sounding more like the Antichrist. Here I go, spilling the tea again. And every time I do it, it leaves a stain, but see, that's my cup of tea. Trading conversions for conversations, toxic tweets for my future. I say here for some hearsay, and I love the aroma of a rumor. You know, my mama used to tell me, if we all knew what others say behind our back, we wouldn't have no more than 4 friends. I think my mama be tripping. Because this tea I have has a cooling sensation. Yeah, cool. And I say cool because every time I get it, people tend to gravitate towards me like, yo, Los, where did you get this from? Nowhere special, because this tea doesn't have to be important for me to import it. And only when somebody starts drinking it on my behalf do I even question its qualities like, is this even organic? Getting mad at my friends like, don't tell me who was drinking tea. Tell me why they were so comfortable giving you a cup of it. How could they? At least a thief only hurts one person. As bad as an adulterer is, they bring hell to 2. But see, a slanderer sins with the Trinity. Himself, the person that he gossips about, and the one that he tells it to. And we've all been hurt by this tea before, sure, but that's what makes it so unique. The only tea I know that constantly brews you, and that's our cup of tea. Given a silver spoon so we continue to stir it. And that usually strings us along until our lip then gets us in hot water. Honey, have you been listening? Because you live for this tea as well. But you do it real sneaky too. Because you don't just come straight out and say, hey, who wants a cup of it? Nah. You know what you do? You set the table up with fine china, hoping it distracts us from your true intentions. So you start your conversations off like, have you heard? Do you not know? You don't see the difference with those? Knowing good and well that information wouldn't have arrived to this destination unless you called it an Uber first. Makes sense why your speech never lifted a soul. Or one of my favorites, keep this to yourself. Look, I don't believe it's true, but that's just some of the things we say. But if none of those don't work out in church, you can always use this one. Look, sister, I'm only telling you this so we can pray. Okay. Hey, yo, San Antonio, y'all want the tea? I really got the tea for y'all. Here I go. On 3, all together. Let's say shh. 1, 2, 3. The Greek word for gossip actually means whisperer. In other words, what makes this wrong is not that the tea is false, but on the fact you gotta drink it in secret. See, this tea isn't candid and forthright and open. It has darkness about it. This tea doesn't operate in the light of love. No wonder y'all go to shade rooms to get it. Oh, and this tea is not the type of tea for healing either. It strokes the ego's desire to be seen as right without playing by the rules of love. But hey, you know what they say, we never pray for folks we gossip about, and we never gossip about the folks for whom we pray. And why is that? That's because talking to God is the only thing that's gonna keep us from talking about each other. But I wasn't gossiping. Los, I was just listening. You would all agree that if you received a gift that you knew was stolen, you would be just as wrong as the thief. So why would the hearer of slander not share in the guilt to this when this news is released? If there were no listening ears, there would be no tale-bearing tongues. Don't you get it? You, the customer of this tea, creates a supply and demand for it. And you can't get a refund on something you bought into a long time ago, even though we kept the receipts. Because Satan himself is standing behind the counter saying, don't worry, you ain't got to pay for this tea. It's on the house of God. And there you are, sitting in your seats with tea in your hands, probably about this tour. Like, so you telling me Jackie Hill ain't doing one poem here tonight? Okay, that's wrong, they wrong. Hold on, I got another. I know what y'all really telling. I know what y'all been gossiping about. It used to be all black poets. They added that white boy to generate more money. They ain't slick. They ain't slick. I know what we talking about. Hold on, wait. She's the only woman, child. She gotta be dating one of them. I know what we really been talking about. Hold on. I know he ain't up there preaching to me in them hoochie daddy shorts. Come on, San Antonio. I already know. Hey. We gotta sell tickets somehow, right? Yeah, here we go. Look, listen, that's why I don't count it strange when we're stained by this tea. That's just what the cost is. Remembering God had one son without any fault, but he never had a son that was not found fault with. I mean, come on, y'all. Even God himself was slandered in paradise by Satan. So why don't we try something new and gossip about the gospel? Preaching God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son, for the wages of sin is death. And yes, you should have paid the price for that tea, but by his grace and mercy, he sent his son to be hung on one. And yo, San Antonio, that's some good tea.